Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to the of all ages, Hollywood Shono here, about to give you the daily vlog for Wednesday, June the 30th. And right here you guys can see my collection from Dave & Buster's last night as we played the Marvel Contest of Champions arcade for the most part. But we also got a couple Season 3 Injustice Gods Among Us cards, Arkham Origins, Bane, and Insurgency Green Arrow. Insurgency Green Arrow is still trash. Now, I would like to make a little proposition to anybody. If you guys want to go to the Injustice arcade and play that in Dave & Buster's, let me know. Savage Wolf, I'm talking to you. Brian Abzinski, I'm talking to you. Anybody else, I'm talking to you. I want to play the Injustice arcade. If we can do it on Wednesday, it would also be half off, so that'd be even better. I don't mind doing it on a work day as I don't need me days, even though I will be playing World of Warcraft later today. Now, two things I noticed. Number one, on the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, the screen is significantly dimmer. You can see it's harder to see versus the Note 20. But I think the S10 has a slightly louder speaker than the Note 20 Ultra. It's a minor discouragement. I also like the button placement way better on the S10 Plus. The S10 Plus only has a power button on the right and the volume rockers and a button, the Bixby button, which I use as the camera button right here, and that's it. This one, I don't like the button layout. This has the power button and the volume controls on the same side. While it does look cleaner having no buttons on the left, I'm not a huge fan of it. Far I am liking the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, but I'm going to say right now, if that phone got stolen and I had to live with my S10 Plus, I would probably not replace it. I think the S10 Plus is still a great phone in 2021, and honestly, you don't need to upgrade to it. Why did I upgrade to it? I'm a photographer. I'm a video taker. I need those better cameras. I like that 108 megapixel camera. I also like the 50x zoom. I actually had to use that zoom on my Galaxy phone. That way I could check out tags on a pallet in the bay last night. We couldn't read the code, so I used my phone to scan it and zoom it in, and I was able to read it just fine. One of the advantages of the Note 20 Ultra mostly is the camera. I didn't buy it for aesthetics because the Galaxy S10 Plus is still an amazing phone. That 0.5 zoom camera I think is the best rear camera phone on any device because it's a 16 megapixel sensor instead of a 12. So you actually get a slightly clearer image if you use the 0.5 zoom on either phone. Now, as far as today goes, update 9.1 dropped yesterday. I didn't get a chance to play it because I went with Brian to Dave & Buster's. However, today I have no plans. Now, tonight at 11 or earlier, if I can get Vince to get on like 10, I want to do the Rampage and Monster Hunter Rise. Then I want to try to do as many 4-star quests as possible. And on Friday, whether I spend the night at Best or not, I'll be bringing my Switch. That way I can play Monster Hunter Rise with Vince. And if I have to, I can just dock it into Best TV. Now, also later today, I have a black PlayStation 5 controller. Beth said it looked better than red, even though Lydio liked the red better than the black. Doesn't mean I won't get black again in the future. But I love the way the PlayStation 5 controller feels in the hand. I actually like bigger controllers. This is why I'm hoping that when the Nintendo Switch Pro releases sometime next year, I'm hoping that it's a bigger device. Like, I wouldn't even care if it's a 7-inch, 7.5, 8-inch device. I want something that fits all of my hand and not just a portion of it. They want to make a Switch Pro Lite that's the regular size of the Switch Lite. I'm fine with that. Make a bigger device. This is why grips like Satisfyer exist. This is why attachments from Hori exist, which actually alter the Joy-Cons to feel like a gamepad. It's not comfortable to hold for long periods of time. I've tried playing Monster Hunter Rise at work with Vince. Playing off two little shoulder triggers from the Joy-Cons is not comfortable, but it's better than nothing, and you do get used to it after a while. Now, as far as tomorrow goes, it's probably gonna be another daily vlog out in the backyard. I will not be grinding Arena because I'm working, and I think it's difficult to actually go for 5- and 6-star champion now that I'm back to work, although Luke Cage went for about 12 million as a 5-star. So is that true? Probably not, because it's very easy to run 2 cycles a day. You run one when you wake up, one before you go to work, and yeah, you could easily get 2 cycles done before 9 o'clock and then just coast and grind what you can. So yes, I could farm 5 stars at 12 million. Do I want to? Not really. If I wasn't working, I would definitely be all over it. If Home Depot does not keep me after the 120 days, I'd be all over it. But with the way that the crew is dropping like flies, they might just have to give it to me by default because they have no other options. If they know that I'm a reliable worker, why wouldn't you reward me to keep me on board? It's going to be interesting once Garden Recovery is over with in mid-July and they move me over to a pack-out associate, whatever the hell that is. I imagine it's just packing out random departments, but I heard it's receiving. I'm not really sure. Either way, Home Depot is paying me pretty well. I'm just going to stack the cash. I don't need to buy anything else. Yes, I did buy a phone when I said I wasn't going to buy anything else. I haven't bought a phone in over 2 years. I fit all my games on there and barely have any room left over. Now, granted, if I record 10 minutes of 4K video for like 10 gigs of storage, I can just transfer it right over my SD card, boom, I'm fine. But I haven't really given a whole lot of thought how I'm going to do it, but if I make like a 30-minute video in 4K, and that uses the internal storage, I don't know why it doesn't write to an SD card. I'm going to have to look into that when I have the SanDisk Extreme card. I'm going to have to find some video testing that actually works, recording off the SD card. Maybe 1080p works. If I do 1080p, that'll be fine. Vlogs don't have to be in 4K. Even though I shoot in 4K, doesn't mean the vlogs have to be. I've done 1080 60 in the past. On my phone, I've done 4K 60. But I had a blast at Dave & Buster's. I wouldn't mind checking it out again, especially now that I have a job and money. I can afford to do things. This is why I was kind of a hermit back when I wasn't working last year, because I had to budget my money. Now I don't have to do that. Now I can go out and eat whatever's on the menu. Now I can actually splurge for people once in a while. It feels good. This is one reason that working is good, and it doesn't mean that if I wasn't a full-time Injustice streamer, I couldn't get by. If I got enough interest in it, people would show up, people would donate, people would give me their Twitch Prime subs, people would find it worth keeping a Twitch Prime sub. I think I lost a lot of subs over the past month because I wasn't streaming Marvel Contest of Champions, and if that's the case, well, we need to get back on that at some point. But thank you all for watching this daily vlog. I'll see you guys tomorrow in my backyard yet again, and Friday with Beth for yet another daily vlog. Now, one final thing I would like to talk about. There's a couple cards in this collection that are pretty overpowered. This guy right here is ridiculous. You can just spam heavies. I don't know why they didn't fix that, but that's just overpowered as hell. And when unstoppable, you can't actually do anything about it. Ghost is also really good in the Marvel Contest of Champions. Hulk Ragnarok and regular Hulk are both really good. If you get a stun with Hulk, you basically win the game. Vision Age of Ultron is good power control. Captain America Infinity War was really good. I didn't get all the cards. I didn't get a Yellow Jacket or a Wasp, but I'm hoping the next time I go, I get some more cards. I last got Iron Fist. I didn't get a chance to play with him, but I know he's not the greatest.